leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has declared the year 2021 as the year of great hunt for saboteurs. Nnamdi Kanu wondered why the Ohanaeze Ndigbo, as an organization representing the Igbo nation, cannot speak of the people's well-being and their security, but all after the presidency. Kanu held the Yoruba Council of Elders at high esteem for their outspokenness to the security and well-being of the Yoruba nation and for their support for the Amotekun security network. Nnamdi Kanu has said that 2021, he said, we will start with saboteurs in our land. Any group or person who will come up to say we are against Eastern Security Network, ESN, tell us the name of the person, group, and his address. This year will be an open year for saboteurs. Nnamdi Kanu, reacting to Yoruba Council of Elders tasking the Southwest governors to invest in Amotekun, said, "This is from Yoruba Council of Elders. Isn't this how genuine elders are supposed to speak when their land is in danger? Compare and contrast with their counterparts in the East. What have their own elders been saying? You guessed it, nothing. For all they care, Fulani can turn Abakaleke to an emirate. It doesn't matter as long as you make one of them a vice presidential candidate in 2023. These shameless efulefus in Ohanaeze and Pandef, along with their utterly moronic followers, are preoccupied with chasing the destructive and elusive dream of Igbo presidency. They sit and hopelessly watch as the illegitimate administrator of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, and other eastern governors busy themselves with distributing as sacred ancestral land to Fulani terrorists from Mali and Gambia. Apex socio-cultural organization indeed, more like Apex socio-cultural idiocy and capitulation, a gang of rogues without shame nor honor, since Ohanaeze have sold their soul to the Lucifer and are effectively willing to in the caliphate conquest of the land of our ancestors. Such an organization should not exist. Ohanaeze is a disgrace. My humble suggestion is that a more robust World Igbo Congress be constituted to replace the present-day Miyetti Allah run Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Every Sabo must know that 2021 is the year of the great hunt. Therefore, I say to all Biafran patriots, happy hunting season. Nnamdi Kanu also warned those who are pirating the Radio Biafra name. We are not against anybody opening their own media platform to propagate whatever message they deem fit. However, the name Radio Biafra is exclusively to the worldwide family of IPOB and cannot be used by any person or persons outside the command structure of our noble movement. To do otherwise is to invite unimaginable calamity on one's head. Those traitors and saboteurs being egged on by DSS and other zoo agencies to name their outfit Radio Biafra must understand that such move is tantamount to suicide. There will be no mercy. Don't say you were not warned. Well, in every organization, in every 12, just like they always say, there's always a Judas that will be opposing. And that's why you see that there's no peace in almost every sphere of life. Even in the whole world, there's no peace. Even in the family, you must have somebody that will be against progress, that will be against the development of the people. You know, just like the other day, the governor of Bonn State, who happens to be the chairman of a Southeast governors, saying that, oh, this and that, the place is safe, the place is secured. Even Wazurike will still come out and be telling you, oh, everything is fine, even if I thought things are happening, but we don't even need Eastern Security Network. Like, seriously? It's unfortunate, it's unfortunate. And these people, because they believe that, okay, they have looked around and see that their own immediate family is secured, so every other person can be bound to the Philistines. It's none of their business. You can imagine Wazuki coming out to say, oh, what is the problem? What is the problem of these people? What is the problem? It's unfortunate. really, really unfortunate. For how long are we going to continue like this? And one thing is that this thing happens almost every all the 6 geopolitical zones. Go and check what is happening. Whether the people there, whether they are getting what they bargain for. The masses. Well, the Eastern leader are money mongers, so they don't care about the life of their citizens. Saboteurs is our problems. They are criminal. Oh, someone say Nnamdi Kanu is gradually destroying Southeast. Maybe by the time we discover it will be too late. Just like I said, in all the 6 geopolitical zones, go and check what they are doing. Oh, is the one destroying the Southeast. Meanwhile, what is on ground to protect the people? You can see how these people are all over the place. The so-called Fulani, how they have taken territory. You can imagine, just like I said, it's happening all over the place. There was a time we heard from the Niger Delta State in particular, when the heat was too much. And we began to discover that all they were confessing, the so-called Fulani were confessing that it was some of the traditional rulers that gave them land, that gave them a particular place. And what does that tell one? Money must have changed hands. Recently, even in Oyo State, some of the Fulani herdsmen, they caught saying that some Bale and some Obas, they invited them. Like I said, I'm sure they will not want to tell us the so-called Bale and the Obas, because you know what is the rave of the moment now. If you do anyhow, you see anyhow, nobody's even afraid of all those traditional rulers. They will just get there, go there and bundle you house. And you know what will definitely happen. During the SAß, that is when we got to know that they don't respect you guys. For the fact that they are just keeping quiet doesn't mean they don't know what to do. So they are saying, I think maybe that is the reason why they don't want to mention those Bale, because it's going to be too hot for them. So it is always like that. The not that they are shouting. See, now they are crying up and down. That they are saying that, they know how to play politics. Is that the kind of politics you want to play so that your people just be dying like a fowl? So these people, they are in one cartel. All those leaders, the so-called leaders, they are in one cartel or the other across the country. But the masses themselves, they are divided. The so-called leaders too, it is the only time you see them be divided that they are not just really, they don't even hear themselves. It's when they don't get one juicy position or the other. That is when you hear them, they begin to cry. All of them, they've secured themselves. They've put their children where they think that hands cannot even touch them. So that is just how it is. Well, the Ohanese people, they are disgraced indeed. When you hear someone saying the truth, his words are always hard and bitter. Ohanese should change for better, and Southeast governors should sit up. I hope they will. I hope they will. For how long? For how long? And you believe you me, some of them are just waiting to get into that office too. They will continue the same way. It is only the masses that can correct them. And some people will be speaking now, they will tell you, oh, your own is too much. Your own is too much. Okay, you that your own is just too much. How has it helped the situation? Your own is not too much, but how has it helped the situation? Nothing. The situation is getting deteriorating, and the country is getting deteriorating daily, day in, day out. And those who are going to speak, they will say, oh, some people, they talk, no action. Then they will take action again. You will still come again, say, their action is too much. Are they the only ones? And just like I've been saying, if you love suffering, keep it to yourself. You can keep quiet, but don't disturb other people. So guys, let's hear your opinion and leave your comment below in the comment section. Thank you.